escalation. You are protecting corruption. Why? Why am I being chased out? Because this chairperson is protecting corruption. The son of the son of ministers get to be appointed illegally in sitters. I'm asking a question that must be dragged out because this chairperson is protecting corruption.
Yesterday was convened to get a briefing from the department on what is it that they would have done in implementing the forensic investigation from Duja at construction sitter. And then when the meeting started, I indicated to members that I have received 2 letters from 2 political parties who are serving in our committee, one from Honorable Khakhaw of the DA and one from Honorable Sihle Lonzi of the MKP. And they were asking if the list that, or the so-called leaked list that is doing the rounds, if it's true. Yeah. I responded to members and indicated that we have not received any list of anybody who's appointed at the sitters, so we advise members not to reduce the meeting of parliament to a gossip that tomorrow the minister can come and say it's not true. So the meeting then deliberated on the matters and agreed that I must write to the minister, which I did whilst in the same meeting, indicated to her that she must give us or release the list if she is appointed by Monday, 19 February. The committee agreed that we will then not speak on this matter. We'll continue with discussing the matters of the day, which was on the agenda, which was adopted. Sihle Lonzi, Mr. Lonzi was not in the meeting at the time. He arrived late. When he arrived, he then wanted to change the decision that has been taken by members of all political parties who are participating in or who are deployed to participate in the Committee on Higher Education. As the chairperson, I had the responsibility to inform him that the matter that he wants to raise has already been agreed to by the committee, the committee resolution. Yeah. And unfortunately, whether you like it or not, but you must adhere by it because you were not there. So he continued to disrupt meetings, and we had to apply Rule 66 and Rule 70 of the National Assembly by ejecting him because he refused the presiding officer's ruling, but also was unruly when other members of all political parties in the meeting called him to order, tried politely to tell him that that matter will be referred to next week, as we have already agreed. So but he refused. Yeah, no, the first thing we must clarify is that that's not the question he asked. I think the question he asked was that, DG, are you aware of the appointments that have been made? And he only mentioned the name of Minister Mantashe's child when he was being evicted. I think if you can check the video, it will confirm that part. But members of the portfolio committee who agreed, who took a resolution, had many questions to ask to the DG, but we correctly said the DG has got, the department has got absolutely no role to play in the appointment of anybody in the sitters. That is Section 11 of the Skills Development Act that gives the minister. We had then agreed that asking the DG will be asking for gossip in Parliament. The DG does not play a role. The minister does not report to the DG. If the minister was reporting to the DG, would have allowed the DG to say, yes, the minister has appointed and has sent me the list. But
no problem. You also just interrupt me when I speak, Chair. But you can finish so that I can have my 15 minutes.
No, I'm done.
DG, are you aware of the appointments of boards in the sitters?
The DG will not answer that question.
I'm not asking him if he has appointed them. I'm asking him, is he aware? He's the DG of higher education. You said he doesn't appoint. No problem. I'm not asking him if he has appointed. I'm saying, are you aware, as the Director General of Higher Education, of appointments of board chairpersons of SITAs.
Did you want to ask her that, answer that question? Two members have already told you that we have resolved there. We're going to deal with the issues. They've told you no one is afraid of engaging there. So we're going to get to that part. Are you going to ask related questions to this thing or not?
DG, are you aware that the son of Gwede Mantashe has been appointed as one of the chairpersons of the SITA boards?
Yeah, Honorable Cezanne.
Chairperson, could you please assist the committee, because now we're going to lose confidence in you as the chairperson of this session or this committee. Now the meeting is degenerating, you know, and some of us would rather be doing other work of parliament and other work of the organization that deployed us here. Could you please ensure that you take the house back to order? We're really degenerating and we do not want to see this.
Thank you very much, Honorable Khabo. Yes.
No, thank you very much, Chairperson. Thanks for the opportune moment.
No, I've not finished my 15 minutes, Chair. You are going to have to kick me out here. I'm going to utilize my 15 minutes. Yeah. When other members are using their 15 minutes, I keep quiet. Don't disrupt anyone. People were asking questions here to these people. You even come in and say, no, but that's something for the legal. But you don't stop them from asking the question. You are shielding these people. Why? Yeah. Why can't the DG say it himself? Why must you be the lawyer of the DG? Why must you be the spokesperson of the department?
Yeah,
I've got 15 minutes.
I've asked you to
I've got 15 minutes.
No, I've asked you to leave our meeting.
DG,
and
are you aware that the son of Gwede Mantashe has been appointed as one of the chairs of the SITA boards?
I am going to ask security to escort you out.
DG.
Because you are now disrupting our meetings.
DG.
Order, Chair.
No, it's fine. I've asked,
DG.
I'm waiting for security to come.
We're not going to come here to protect the department. These are skills authorities. We're sitting with almost half of the population of young people in South Africa. They are unemployed. At least 2.5 million of those people are NEET.
You know,
they are not in education, they are not in training, and then we've got SITAs that must put their family members, that must put their friends, that must put ANC members to loot higher education, and then we're told here that we can't ask those questions. We're not here to come and be bodyguards of the department. We're not here to speak on behalf of the department. We're here to speak for the youth. We're here to speak for the students in South Africa. They must know what is happening in the SITAs, what is happening in the boards. We're not going to allow it. We're not here to protect the department. We're not here to protect the department.
We can't be given problems.
I've got 15 minutes. I must be allowed to utilize my 15 minutes.
Who comes late to a meeting?
I must be allowed to utilize my 15 minutes.
And dictate the terms of operations. We can never allow that thing. We're also members of this parliament.
I will never come here to protect the department.
We're not depending on the department.
We must come here and ask questions, and then these people don't even respond to the questions.
On something that is not even part of the agenda.
Won't happen.
Why must we continue entertaining it?
Won't happen.
We're not here for people who are going to come and trade for likes on Facebook.
It's not going to happen.
We'll never accept that behavior and attitude.
It's not going to happen.
It's not as if we cannot degenerate to this level.
It's not going to happen.
We can degenerate to this level. We are both young people. We can take each other head on, toe to toe, pound to pound. We've got that energy.
No problem. You have your 15 minutes, I have my 15 minutes. You have your 15 minutes, I have my 15 minutes.
This honorable member is wasting our time.
You have your 15 minutes, I have my 15 minutes.
Protection services, I've called for them for some time.
But we are saying to you, Chairperson, if you are afraid of